A couple things in closing here we can note about evangelism. First of all, it's very clear that the Lord does it. Verse 47, the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved. Who added to the number? The Lord. What was the cause by which the number was added? The people and how they lived. It's how God works. He uses his people to bring out his purpose. Secondly, when the Lord saved them, he did do things. I think this is so interesting. When he saved them, he didn't add them to the church without being saved. So, hey, come join, sign the membership, give so much a week, and you're in. No. It required salvation. It required surrender. It required giving your life to Jesus. So you're not in the church unless you're saved. And it flip-flops too. You don't get saved and not be connected with the church. When he saved them, he added them to the church. That's what it means to be saved, right? There's no understanding in the New Testament of this kind of rogue, independent, individualistic salvation where I can get saved and then decide whether or not I want to join and be part of the church. That's Western individualistic capitalism, American rogue, not Bible thinking. When you are saved to a new people, a new community, a new family, and that becomes your new identity. And lastly, he did it daily. And Lord added to their number daily those who are being saved. Without adding too much pressure on us, I think it is right to get nervous if we go week after week after week after week after month, after year becomes years, never seeing anyone baptized or converted in our church. And I say that because it's easy to become comfortable and go, well, it's God's work and not ours. And then excuse a lack of being faithful with a perverted view of God's sovereignty over salvation. I think if a church is functioning as a church, God promises fruitfulness in conversions. And so I just want to ask us, are we devoted to God's word? Are we devoted to each other over and above the possessions that we're amassing? Are we devoted to living in such a way that we're sharing life together? And are we devoted to seeing the gospel proclaimed to those that do not hear him? There are over 100,000 people in Wenatchee and surrounding areas. Wenatchee Metro is about 115 or 120,000 now who don't know Jesus. That should bother you. That should weigh on you as the missionary God's raised up to send into this city. So I'm praying as a result of our time in studying the book of Acts that God would increase our desire and our longing to joyfully serve one another and live in such a way that others could look in and go, man, that's different. Why is that different? And then we can talk to them about Jesus.